The Cat in the Hat. The sun did not shine, it was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally, we sat there, we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. We had too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. We sat in the house, we did nothing at all. All we could do was sit, 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 and we did not like it, not one little bit. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked and we saw him step on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat. He said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it's wet, it sounds not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. I know some good games that we can play, said the Cat. I know some new tricks, said the Cat in the Hat. A lot of good tricks, I'll show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. But Sally and I didn't know what to say. Our mother's out of the house for the day. Now, have no fear. Said the Cat, my tricks are not bad, said the Cat in the Hat. Why, we have lots of good fun if you wish. Again, I call up, up, up with the fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the Cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on the ball with a book on one hand, a cup on my hat. That's all I can do, said the Cat. Look at me now, said the Cat, with a cup on a cake and the top of my hat. I can hold it up to 2 books. I can hold the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. I can hop it down on the ball, but that's all. No, that is not all. Look at me now. It's fun, but you can have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake and hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and the little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that's all. Oh no, that is not all. And our fish came down to, he fell into a pot. He said, do I like this? Sorry, skip the page. That is what the Cat said, and he fell on his head. He came down at the bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I watched all the things fall. And our fish came into, he fell into the pot. He said, do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game, said our fish as he lit. Oh, I do not like it, not one little bit. Now look what you did, said the fish to the Cat. Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, you bent our new rake. You should not be here, mother's not here. You get this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the Cat in the Hat. Said the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. I do. And so, said the Cat in the Hat. So. I'll show you another good game I know. And then he ran out, and fast as a fox, the Cat in the Hat came back with a box. A big red wood box of shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the Cat. Take a look. Then he got on top of the tip of his hat. I call this game fun in a box, said the Cat. In this box, 2 things I'll show you now. You'll like 2 things, said the Cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook and you see something new. 2 things I call them thing 1 and thing 2. These do not bite you, they want to have fun. Out of the box came thing 1 and thing 2. Thing 2 thing 1. And they ran those fast. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands? Said thing 1 and thing 2. Have no fear, little fish, said the Cat in the Hats. Okay. And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands, thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their hands, but fish said, no, these things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is out. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the Cat in the Hat. These things are good things. He gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame, they've come here to play. They'll give you some fun on this wet, wet day. Now there's a game that they like, said the Cat. They like to fly kites, said the Cat in the Hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in the house. They should not. The things they'll bump, the things they'll hit, but I don't like it, not one little bit. And Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw these 2 things above their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump on the wall in the hall. Thing 2 and thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. A string 1 kite, we saw mother's new gown, her gown with the dots, that pink, red, and white. We saw 1 kite bump on the head of her bed. Those things ran about with those hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. Mother could see us, oh, what she would say. And our fish said, look, and our fish shook with fear. Your mother's on her way home, do you hear? Oh, what will she do us, or what will she say? She'll like to find it this way. Oh, do something fast, said the fish, do you hear? I saw her, your mother is near. And so as fast as you can, think of something to do. You have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So as fast as I could, I went after my net. I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can't do those things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop, and I had them at last. Those 2 things had to stop. And I said to the Cat, now do as I say. You pack up those things, you take them away. Oh dear, so the knocked their game. Oh dear, what a shame. They shoved the things in the box of the hook, and the Cat went away with a sad kind of look. That's good, said the fish. He's gone away. Yes, when mother comes, she finds the mess. And this is so big, so deep, so tall, we cannot pick it up. There's no way at all. And then, who's back in the house? Why, the cat, no fear, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I'll show you another good trick that I know. He's going to pick up everything. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown, and the milk and the strings, and the book and the dish, and the fan and the cup, and the ship and the fish. And he put them away. He said, that is that, and he was gone with the tip of his hat. Thank you, cat. Their mother came in and he said to us too, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I didn't know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? What would you do if your mother asked you?